It's my bad. As per usual, it's my fucking bad. It's my bad for keep fucking trusting people, and it's final now. Like, this is not happening no more. It's not. It's honestly not. I'm not making new friends. I'm not doing that. I'm not making new friends. I'm doing what I've been doing and staying away from TikTok. I'll come on and chat to people every now and then. This is not going to break me. It's just fucking sad that people are so toxic that they are willing to throw a good friend, because I am a good friend and you're not going to convince me otherwise, a good friend like me, away for what? A bit of poxy money and a bit of fucking a few thousand followers? Or the chance to be the big man in the group? How big's your fucking dick? Swing it, for all I care. What you did was cruel to me. And you're right, there is loads of messages that I can prove otherwise. Which is why you said it. She can have the message if she wants. I'm not about to commit a criminal offence, because you know full well that sharing WhatsApp now is a criminal offence. So I can't do that anyway, can I? But I have shown my close people. I have shown the proof to my close people. Let's be clear on that. I'm just sorry that I ever fucking trusted you. And I want everyone to know what you've done, because I want to know how many other survivors are going to end up talking to you, and then when you don't believe them because people run with narratives and you're following them like sheep, like, are they going to be at risk as well? You couldn't possibly understand that, could you? Because you've not been in my position, have you? Clearly. I just want to know, did it make you feel big and clever? When I'm friends with people, I care about them, like physically care about these people, and I would never, even though I'm so mad at people, like there's so many people's names that I could drop right now that I've fallen out with and made friends with, and not once have I ever tried to stab the knife in them like that, or try and hurt them. Why do you get satisfaction out of doing that? And who's lying? Like, who even are you? You don't even know me. Mazza and Mabel in the comments, like, you people are all supposed to be my friends. All of you. It's on what's on his Instagram. Nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me. Let it be on his Instagram. I'm not the one in the wrong here. I'm not the one that fell out with him and then run my mouth all over TikTok and making a fool out of him. I didn't do that. I didn't make him look like a fool. I didn't tell everybody that he was bloody eager to troll Zach the Brat with that information. So yeah, all right. He asked if Zach the Brat was fine, but he also was one of the worst people about Zach the Brat out in everything. Make it make sense. A bit like today when he wasn't my friend and he blocked me when actually he didn't. Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm doing this live, not so I can scream and shout and draw in the numbers. I'm just letting you guys know. Letting you guys know so you can make your own minds up. But you know what? First and foremost, protect yourselves, because these people are fucking crazy. And all they care about is themselves and how high up the ladder they can get, how much money they can make. It's bollocks. Do you know, I could make hundreds of thousands. Do you see a happy TikToker anywhere? Anyone that's making substantial amounts of money, do you see them having an easy time? Do you see them having the time of their lives without the drama and the tears and the anger and the trolling? Do you fuck? So why the fucking hell would you do it to yourself? If it wasn't about your ego, of course. And I'm so guilty. This is my biggest issue. I am responsible for this. Do you know, I was sobbing to someone earlier on, asking them if I was the problem. Like, I just think it must be me. Maybe I am that bad person. I don't know anymore. But you know what I do know? I'm fucking trying regardless. Regardless of what anyone thinks, I do care about hurting other people. I do care about insulting people with their race and their religion. I would never want to do that to anyone. But that doesn't mean to say that I'm not human and I don't react, okay, to things. I react like anybody else, but I've never done those things. Never. And he knows me better than that. So does Mazza. So does Mabel. So did Paula. All of you. You all knew me better. And you ran with it anyway. Why? Because I'm Tam, I'm Tilly Tantrum, I can handle it. Does this look like I'm human, you know? I do have feelings. Does this look fake to you? But you know what? At the same time, as much as I'm upset you've done me a huge favour, that stone is clearing all the dead wood. Because that's what you are, dead wood. Draining, droning, moaning, toxic, sad, bitter people. You've all gone through bad stuff, so have I. But you know what? I don't want to live in it. I don't want to live in it daily, moan about it daily, get upset about it daily. I want to move on, I want to grow, I want to heal. I can't do that with you, all of you, because you're all weird. Weird. You want to live in that status. You do. And I can't live like that no more. It's draining. I spent hours of my time helping some of you, and you did me too. Let's get that right. You did me too. This is not about who did how much for who, because we all did it for each other. But what yous have done over the last few months, it's blown my mind. You're not the people that I thought you were. These apps are not safe for anyone. That's what I've learned being a hunter. What did Chelsea say or do to get me rid, Lisa? The dark always comes to light. It does. How is it karma? What karma am I getting? Do I look like I'm having a bad time in life? It's not karma. The universe is removing the dead wood. I'm living my life. Said about the kidnap thing. God, do you know how much my niece loves me? Like, let them say what they want. Do you know how much my family love me? You don't have a clue. You can run with these narratives about this horrible thing, this traumatising my niece. You say whatever you want because you live your life like that. That's why. Because you live in that moment. My niece was never going to get kidnapped, tied up and put in the back of a car. If you start take things too seriously, that's your problem, not mine. That's your problem. The police thought it was hilarious, to be fair, that I was even getting phone calls to the police, and they then got really annoyed by yous, not by me, by yous, and the wasting police time. So who's getting karma? Because it's not me. There's no smoother on. I look great. All this trolling does me good because it reminds me of why I should never come and fuck with this app. Yeah, keep muting the nasty comment. Just block them, Lisa. Block them. Because I'm not going to stop coming live. Like, I'm just not committing my time to social media. There's no point. It doesn't make me money. Well, it does in some ways with the readings, but it doesn't... When it affects you, like it has, you walk. You walk away and you get on with your life. You don't join the dark side and start hanging around with bullies and people that say horrible things and then cry about things that I've said, even though it wasn't even at them. Or at a person, even. People who claim that I'm racist, but yet support people that are racist. Every day, nearly, using actual racial innuendos towards other human beings. Like, it just upsets me, and I get frustrated, and I'm a crier, yeah? It's insane of FYP registered. Today, has just proven it's double standards, yes. How dare you talk about me like I'm a piece of shit, fat freak? I would never be friends with someone like you. Well, that's unlucky for you, because I'm a great friend. I am. I'm the softest person you'll ever meet, but I've got a fucking horrible mouth, and I'm spiteful as fuck when someone does me wrong or bullies other people. But that's all I'm ever guilty for. I'm not guilty for being a bully. Wrong-uns have been bullied by me. Bullies have been bullied by me. And I've said some bad things when I'm triggered, but all in all, I'm a really good person, and I don't deserve to be treated like that in front of hundreds of people. I've done nothing serious to be treated like that. I'm not a nonce. I don't rob old grannies. Like, I don't deserve that. Do what you want to people that do things like that to people. Do it by all means, but I'm not that, and you're making me out like I'm that. You're sitting with the same people that tried to say that I slept with a nonce for bribery. Are you for real? Knowing what I've been through, I've told you my story. You've changed, and so many people are saying it. And I really hope that in this moment, that nobody, survivor-wise, tries to even talk their story onto anyone on this app, not just him, but anyone, because he does do good work. I'm not going to take that away from him. I don't want anyone going over there. I mean it, because you're just not going to help me by going over there and saying anything. I just want silence over it. But I wanted to tell my truth, and my truth is that you didn't end no friendship. I ended it. I stopped talking to you because I noticed your behaviour had changed, and you had changed as a person. And I think it's really sad because you were so supportive towards people like that are being picked on, people that need it. You did not tell the truth fully about the misread situation, and I'm probably going to get fucking crucified for this, but you took just as much part in it as everyone else did. So you might well have asked if Zach the Bat was alright, but you fucking kept doing it day after day after day after day. You wanted more information, more information, more information. And then you just let her sit there and take the whole lot and say nothing. Well, fuck you, I'm saying it. I've just said it. You did it for days. Days and days and days after you asked, because that question was asked in the immediate conversation. Make it make sense. Immediately you asked that, like you said, immediately, but yet you continued to carry on trolling for days. So if you knew that he was so unwell, why did you keep posting him up then? Because I clearly told Miss Red that I didn't want to fuck with that situation. So again, if you're going to talk bad about me, at least own your own shit first, yeah? I wouldn't fuck with people like you in real life. How about that one? I don't want to be around people like that. So I want to be around people like Alicia. She cries out for my attention on a daily basis, and because I won't give it to her, I'm fat. I'm fat and I'm a nonce, and I should have my devices checked. She's also said that she thinks that paedophile hunters are weird. Why would you think it's weird that people want to change the law? Do you even understand the concept behind paedophile hunting? Oh, I forgot. Because I speak like a chav like this all the time, you assume that I haven't got no brain cells. Well, guess what, darling? We can all talk nicely. Just because you talk nicely doesn't mean so you're intelligent. You're clearly not intelligent because you have no facts behind what you're saying. You show no proof. And when you do show proof, it's the complete opposite of what you've said. She hates paedophile. She said paedophile hunters are weird and we need our devices checked. What? Why are we weird? Because you wanted to be one? Because you don't have the brains to run a team successfully? Is that what it is that you hate about me? You're weird. So you can keep my friends. My mum taught me to share my toys. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't mind my kids being called Dusty, do you? You want to talk about me talking about a doll and what the doll was called, but you don't mind my kids being called Dusty. You don't mind me being called a silverback, but you're against racism. You don't mind my heritage being spoken about, and I've never done any of them things. But you're worried, but you're bothered by me saying SYM to a person that I didn't know whose mum passed. Make it make sense. I don't want to entertain you, darling, because I had your cards marked from day one when you tried to get my attention. I didn't even know who you were. Yeah, I had no idea who you were. I knew that you were trying to get attention out of me, and you never got it. And you hate that. That's why you go live about me for hours. I don't even bother with you. You don't even cross my mind. We laugh. Everybody that's messaged me is laughing. Everyone laughing at you because you're obsessed and you're weird. You're weird. I think it's weird. Selectively offended. I love that. I absolutely love that, Claire. That's right. That's exactly what they all are. Selectively offended, depending on whether your face fits. And my face don't fit no more, according to Fat Freak. So he was mortified that I'd talked about Golly Doll, but he wasn't mortified by what they said to me. Well, he did actually apologise. Actually, I told him I felt let down in that conversation. I told him that it was upsetting for me that he felt like that. That's how much respect I had for this man. How much regard over my own self that I had for this man. And he said, well, his words were, "Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way." I don't mean it to come across like that. Like, he absolutely should have pulled me up for the video that I did, or for the live that I was doing a live at the time, where I kept repeating it and kept repeating it. I should never have done that, and I've said this. What do you want, blood out of me? But I'm not calling people's kids dusty kids. I'm not turning up or pretending to turn up at people's addresses because you never had my address, where their kids live, yeah? I'm not fat shaming. I mean, didn't you cry a lot about fucking, what's her name, fat shaming you? I gave you sympathy then, but you're sitting with people that have been doing it to me. No, loads of my close people didn't want me to do this live because they know how bad it's going to affect me, because I never like talking about people that I've had relationships of some kind with. I don't agree in that. When you fall out with people, you don't start talking about them and telling all their stuff. Like, that's what you get from trolls, yeah? That's their sort of level. That's their mentality. Like, I'm not about that. I'm about loyalty, I'm about respect, and I do hold a lot of respect and loyalty to my friends, as you well know, fat freak. So the fact that when you sit there in front of so many people that respect you, and say things like that, it has a knock-on effect. Why would you do that to me, knowing that I'm already getting loads of shit? Is it not enough? Elaine, I actually love that man. I love his work. As a friend, obviously. Anyone will tell you how much respect I have for that man. So for him to do that, awful feeling, awful. Loyalty is everything, yeah? It's not the words that he used, it's not the insults, it's not any of that. It's how much regard over myself. I would put him above myself. And that hurts. When will one of you, absolute bitches, because that's what you are, you all remind me of the Mean Girls. When will one of you prove, beyond a reasonable doubt, that I'm this horrible person? Because so far, all I'm seeing is selectively cut and edited tapes from 2018. Videos of me turning up to a farm from 2018. If all of these things are so bad about me, where's your evidence? Why is anyone ever listening? No one ever asks. When it comes to me, everyone just believes it automatically and never asks for any proof. I know, scream queen, and this is what my friends kept saying to me this evening. It shows more about them than it does about you. But I couldn't sit there and just say nothing. Because I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. I'm always going to lose either way. I'm Tilly Tantrum, that's who I am. In and out, this is who I was in the first place. In fact, I was even more calmer. I've always been a hothead, but the person that you saw on Facebook was ill, very ill. It is frustrating, life on the edge. It's so, I'm angry at myself for letting people in again after everything I've already been through on Facebook. And do you know what? I'm starting to agree with them. It is my own fault because I keep putting myself back in that position. The person I wasn't on Facebook, the character, Tilly Tantrum, that was a defence mechanism to protect myself. And 9 times out of 10, when I'm triggered and I'm on the live screaming, like, I'm not in the right state of mind. Does anyone actually know what it's like to be in fight or flight mode? You cannot control yourself. And if anyone tells you you can, they're lying. You can only control yourself to a certain degree depending on how triggered you are, okay? But people never give me any credit for that. I'm not allowed to have credit. If I apologise, I'm still a cunt. If I don't apologise, I'm an even bigger cunt. So I can't win. And this is why I don't want it full time. But I'm not going to let any of you make me feel that bad that I can't come on TikTok where some of the people that I still want to be friends with are here. No, I'm not allowed to have mental issues, Claire. I'm not allowed to have that. As a hunter, you should be controlled. Why? Why should we be controlled? Are we professionals? Why should we be controlled? Has it ever occurred to you that maybe I got PTSD after hunting? Because I absolutely did. And it wasn't because of the hunting either. Why should I be controlled? Would you be able to be controlled after looking at chat logs? Where they're talking about doing the worst things that you can imagine to a child, a baby even. I mean, one time I was watching a newborn baby getting babysat and getting auctioned off like a car. People paying money into a credit account. Would you be able to cope with that? Would you? There are fully fledged police officers that cannot cope with that. When you work inside the polit unit or whatever, because they call it different things in different areas, the child protection unit, whatever it is, do you realise that they have to have counselling once a week? If you're a human being, trust me, there is no such thing as always being controlled, okay? The best of the best teams, the calmest of teams, have their moments. And if you believe they don't, you're delusional. You're delusional. I was a survivor and had no idea what I was walking into. I didn't. I thought I could handle it. That was the mistake I made. But you know what? I caught over 150, and that's what I'm going to take away from that situation, regardless of how much it's affected my life. Okay? I don't do the job, Martha. Can someone block Martha? Have any of you caught 150? All you people that hate me so much, where's your convictions? If you're so good at it, why don't you go and do it then? I've got a 98% conviction rate, Angie's Clapper. I've got about 8 left to go. If you go and look at my page like a normal person, you'd see that. There's people on here now that watch my page and will tell you. Every letter that I've ever got from the courts, which you get immediately, or my decoys, like everything has always gone on the page. Everything's been transparent the whole time. Okay? That's why everybody that was there at the time can tell you that Tilly tapes are not real. Well, that's your problem, because someone blocked Angie's Clapper. You see how it's going to roll? This is how I am. This is how I'm going to be from now on. Whether you hurt me or not. You're not going to get a rise out of me. You're not getting the drama that you want. It's just not happening. And I'm going to carry on. When I do come on live, I'm going to carry on being myself and talk my truth and say what the fuck I want. Okay? Without anyone. Because I no longer care about this place. If these are the sorts of people that are here and with your moral stance, then I don't need to care about that. How do you find my page? My page is under Team Impact, and there's also Team Impact Mark 2. You can also Google it on YouTube. So, I think I've got about 8 left. Probably less than that. No, we don't need Hufflepuff. Having more than one of me in the world would be a tragedy, to be fair. Like, you have no idea how fucking chaotic my life is. I appreciate that, Michelle, thank you. But I didn't start the hunting scene, so, you know, I just jumped on the bandwagon. And like I said, this whole thing with Alicia, this is where I was going with it. This whole thing with Alicia, I'm just going to smoke, so I'm going to put it down. This whole thing with Alicia saying that hunters are weird. No, I think it's weird that you would say something like that, because if you know anything about hunting at all, you'd know that we all started to change the law. Like, when I came along, there were 8 teams. There were 8 teams, literally just eight teams. So I would say no more than about 30 people in total. Most, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, maybe 25, 30 people in total. There was a lot of followers, obviously, because it was fresh. But we started, and all the teams worked together then, bearing in mind. So every team would work practically the same way. So it did, because obviously at the time media was saying that we were bad and we were vigilantes and whatever. So the idea in the beginning was to all work together as one, all work under the sort of same umbrella, take as much advice from the police and legal people as possible, and just get the job done. Make enough noise on social media that it would become so popular that we could take it to, you know, anywhere. The High Court, which was done by another team, that was, you know, got took to the High Court twice, and then into Parliament. We wanted to change the law. That's what it was all about. It wasn't about just going out and catching predators. It was proving to the public, the people that didn't know because it's brushed under the carpet, how much of this actually exists in real life. So we could get people on board by the awareness. The awareness was never about going out and getting likes and follows like it is now, like it turned into. It was about making enough noise to raise the awareness to be able to go in and change the laws on predators and their sentencing. When I started this, I think the most sentence you'd see was about 4 years. They've changed the law now. There are now tougher sentencing guidelines for predators. That's not just because of me. That's because of my decoys. That's because of all the other decoys that exist, because we don't do fuck all in comparison to them. Okay? My job was very easy in comparison to them, because I tried decoying, and let me tell you, it's probably the hardest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they can sit there day after day and do that. Zav's done with you. Stay away, please. I doubt that. I'll let Zav tell me that. Okay? Someone block Clout Train. I'm a decoy, and we have to have a really strong stomach. It is hard. And thank you for all the hard work that you do. Without you guys, it'd be nothing. It really would. But anyway, it's weird as fuck. Weird as fuck that you think that's weird. Exposure will always be key. 100% it will. 100%. So, Tamzilla, raw. I'm not going to raw. There's no point. I'm too at peace with myself at the moment, to be honest with you. I'm happy with the people I've got around me. Internet intercepts were the fucking bollocks, Sam. They were the bollocks. My friend's daughter screamed and it was awful what he did. It is a horrible situation for children to be in. But anyway, we've gone completely off topic, to be honest with you. So, I just think that for whatever reason, mainly I believe because I've got the Malachite and because I physically have asked the universe, like, take whatever's needed away from me. Take whatever's needed away from me. Show me the light. Show me new people. Show me who they are. My friend's daughter, they caught him and got 2 years suspended. I know, see what I mean, Simon? This is why we tried to change it. This is why we tried to change it. Like, I'm actually at the point after stay where I just don't care about who I lose next, to be fair with you. I really don't. Because if they're meant for me, they'll stay with me. Do you know what I mean? And quite frankly, nobody's going to push me into that point where I'm going to start being that horrible person. Again, because I can't stand her, quite frankly. Yeah, Shell, give me a ring next week. You're going to catch up with me, won't you? About your diagnosis and stuff. So, I'm getting messages, my phone's on silent. What's happened? Fat Freak is a two-faced, horrible human being who stabbed me in the back. So, that's the end of that. Although I will say, is if anyone's got the full video, because I didn't get to see any of it, that would be great if you could send it to me, because I want to see exactly what was said word for word. I was getting the narrative of it. I got the Moldavite U and my life's gone downhill fast. I got the Moldavite U. What do you mean, Julie? So I don't know what Moldavite is, but I've got Malachite, which is, that if you, like I just said, he is horrible. What he's done to me is horrible, Steph. It's horrible. So I don't agree with you, sorry. What he's done to me is horrible. And the people that he's sitting with, supporting, have been bullying me for weeks now. All sitting there, clubbing together. No, I haven't seen the full video, no. I don't need to see the full video, because I messaged him and he admitted it, said it was the truth. Yeah, it is bullying. Yeah, bullying. And he's not just me he's shit on, either. Which is why I blocked him in the first place. Okay, we're just going to start blocking. Listen, I just told you all, I don't care about none of you. I don't care about your horrible opinions. I don't care about your opinions on me. Like, you're just going to get blocked. I don't care anymore. I'm not here for the numbers like these sad people. I'm not here to be liked by anyone. I'm here because I want to be. Because I want to talk to people. And I'll come on still. I can't find any video where... Apparently it's on his Instagram, but I haven't added it. I'm not on Instagram. Jem, I thought Fat Freak had my back. I was clearly mistaken. He's changed big time, I know. Did you see my comment about the key? No. Hang on. Oh, about Keely. Oh, has she? Yeah, ring me in the week, show, because I haven't spoken to you for ages. So, anyway, it is what it is. I hope that everybody in that live felt big about themselves. What didn't I do? What did he say that I did? Nobody forced you to plan a kidnapping. I'll get a life. Seriously. Get an actual life. This is why you can't do TikTok, because people are just dumb. They really are. Yeah, Penny, I've got it now, thank you. So if you drop me a follow, I can screen record his Insta. Thank you, Kylie, I'll drop you a follow. I'm sure it'll get plastered everywhere anyway, that's why I've done it, you know. He knows that everybody's going to start plastering that everywhere and laughing, which is why I think it's sick. Well, unless you wanted to bring more followers to you and wanted the heat, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. I'm just not that person, I'm sorry. I find it really ironic that these people talk about morals while having absolutely no morals themselves. And I'm still waiting for any of them to prove, beyond a reasonable doubt, that I'm this vicious, horrible person they make me out to be. Because so far, everything they've done, I can either disprove, or there is an explanation for, or I've apologised for. Like, no, still not as bad as what these people have done to me. If I don't have facts, be quiet. Are you talking to me? Do you mean in general? To them? My dog's snoring away, bless her heart. I do need to get off this live soon though, because I need to go to bed. But I don't wish anything bad on Fat Freak. Let's just make them. Let's just make that clear. Like, I genuinely liked him. Genuinely thought he was a nice person. I was genuinely wrong, clearly. But I do think that people do act out of character sometimes. And you know, again, everybody that has ever fallen out with me will tell you that I will easily forgive someone and talk to them again. And I just wasn't willing to sit here and actually wind myself up knowing that he's lying about me. Like, I'm allowed to tell my truth. And I know that it's been relayed in that way, and when I said it to him, he said it's only the truth, but I'm telling you now it's not the truth. It's not the truth at all. And I wasn't going to sleep tonight without saying my truth. What's he said? So he said, listen, only part of the conversation was heard, this is why I want to see the full video. So what he did say, or what he was heard saying, was that he would never be friends with someone like me. We weren't friends. He's told me loads of times that he's not my friend, and those were all lies. Those were all lies, and it was humiliating. We were supposed to have been friends. There was no reason for, apart from the fact that I blocked him a few weeks ago, there was nothing that went on. There was no heated words. There was nothing. Just I decided that he changed, and I blocked him, and I just feel like that this is the reason. You've just been blocked before, so you're getting blocked again. Let me just get a drink, 1 second. There was literally no reason. There was no big argument, you know, we didn't go back and forth, nothing like that. There was just nothing. Like, if you're not a nice person, sorry, if the first thing you want to do when you're seeing someone get bullied, there are loads of people out there that I don't like, yeah? But when everybody can see what's going on with me and everybody else at the moment, and you can, sorry, but if you don't know that it's wrong, what they're doing, then you're blind, or you're biased, because it's wrong. The continuous hounding, fat shaming, talking about things about me, blackening my name with things that aren't true, that is bullying. I've got some videos I need to send to you, Tam. Life on the Edge, is it about tonight? Because I don't really want to say anything else that's bad about me, to be honest with you. That's the other thing that I'm not doing anymore. I'm not watching what people say about me anymore. I know it's happening, people tell me when it's happening, but I'm not looking at it, and that's what's making me get better. Because I know what sort of person I am. No one's going to keep sitting here telling me that I'm toxic, and I'm evil, and I'm a bad person, so I'm not. Far from that. And it hurts. When people get to know me, it hurts. It does. It really does. Because I know me better. These are people that I've trusted with my really personal things, like, and they know that I'm going to sit here worrying about it day after day. Why would you do that? Knowing what I've already been through as well. I'm not on the app, like, taking money or battling or whatever. This isn't a competition, so why feel the need to do it if it's not bullying? Or not to make yourselves relevant, or not to get more followers because you're doing the drama. Like, is that the sort of people that you are? I am an open book, Claire. I try to be as open as I can. I know, Lou, but I mean, I haven't met some of these people, but I did have connections with them, and they know this because I'm open about this. I'm open about how seriously I take my friendships. I wondered why you dropped off. I dropped off, like, I haven't been as active since after the feisty stuff. Probably from December onwards, I've not been really that active, or actually probably even longer than that, October onwards. I've not been that active because it's just got worse and worse and worse. This place is getting worse and worse and worse. People are changing. People are letting this app get to them and change them, and it's so wrong. So I wouldn't say I dropped off because I was never really on anyway. I made friends with somebody. They were going for a really hard time, and that was the reason that I really started coming onto the app. Do you know what I mean? And then I met a few people, and then started, you know, defending them and whatever, and then it's just spiralled from there, really. But this is why when people ask me why do you not come and do more lives, whatever, because I can't. I physically can't do it. I can't keep listening to how bad I am every day. That's not a life for anyone to live. It's not. And the fact that certain people, and this is not about Fat Freak, the fact that all these other girls thrive off of it, it's sick and twisted. If I was a wrong or a nonce or anything, or I really had bribed paedophiles, I'd understand it, but I haven't. Courtney, he's just said a lot of things that aren't true, and I don't really want to keep talking about it over and over it. I'm sure it's going to come out anyway. I'm sure it's been recorded and probably going to get posted. So, you know, everyone can revel in the humiliation that I thought I had a friend that I didn't really have. So, you know, ha, well done you. But no one's going to comment on the fact that people find that funny. Do you know what I mean? I was seeing you because I'm new to the app, and I always... But yeah, no, I knew what you meant, Penny. I thought you was asking me why I went away. Like, I'm just not as active anymore because it started to get the better of me in my life. So, you know, it's just bollocks. But I'm grateful in another sense because, you know, how much more stuff would I have told any one of these girls or men? How much more stuff would I have told them? Do you know what I mean? 1 second, let me just reply to this message. 2 secs. You warned me a while ago. I did. Tell me I sent you a link to something I brought from my pub's season. Oh, thank you, Stacey. Where did you send it in this inbox here? Let me just answer this message. Oh, 2222 in the... Yeah, on this account. Okay, I'll check it in a minute. I'll probably get back to you tomorrow, Stace, at some point. Oh no, tomorrow I'm going festival, so... Where's... And then pushed it on the edge with that stuff. Yeah. To be fair, even me and Wes have made peace, you know. Penny, thank you, I appreciate you. I don't feel amazing, because I sometimes... Believe it or not, I do actually question it sometimes. Is it me or am I the problem? Do you know what I mean? Maybe it is, maybe I am crazy. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Thank you, Simon. I'm trying to be a good person. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm trying, at least. So, did anyone say they have the recording before recording? Has anyone got that? Lou, it's horrible, isn't it, questioning yourself? It is horrible. I do know deep down, I am very confident that I'm a good friend. Not a perfect friend, but I am a good friend. I just don't understand really where it's coming from, to be honest with you. I really hope the money's worth it. Oh, hi, Jags. Great, I'm now embarrassed because you're here. Not even Mary Poppins. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine. I feel like Mary Poppins, I tell you sometimes. Why do you think people are like that, though? I don't understand how people can go from one character to another. It doesn't make sense to me. Why do you think people are like this? Thank you, Kylie. I appreciate that. I don't feel beautiful. Maybe one day when I get the rest of this weight off. It's coming off, though. It's getting there. I can definitely see it in my cheekbones now, though. I'll tell you what, if anyone's got any weight problems or got mobility problems and you need help, get yourself in the doctors and wait for TBC healthcare. It's the bollocks, I'm telling you. Yeah, but Michelle, is it though? Do I make these people like that? I'm starting to ask myself that. People are like this for monetary self-gain. I know. My mum's got DDD. What's that? What's DDD? For UK's, I don't know who you are. Abraham, I think your name might be. Hang on. I don't know who you are, so I'm just not going to add you in because I can't bother the trolling, to be honest with you. Sorry. I don't think Fat Freak's jealous. He's got nothing to be jealous of when it comes to me. He's got a good platform. He's probably got some friends that he actually likes, rather than pretends to. What's DD then? I don't know what that is. Have your opinion and stick to it. Well, yeah, I do, Penny. But again, like, this is another thing that really annoys me about the app. Like, you can have an opinion 1 minute and change your mind, but again, that doesn't seem to be allowed. People can't change their minds and, I don't know, become more knowledgeable about something and change their opinion. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Emma, I need to carry on focus and not be upset about it, but now I've come on here and spoke to you guys about it, I feel better. Like, I know tomorrow it's probably going to make it worse and people are going to be like, oh, she put on the waterworks again, like victim shaming, because that normally comes next. Or, you know, he might come out and start telling loads of shit about our messages or whatever. I don't really care, to be honest with you. He can out what he likes. I just think it shows his character, not mine. Because I could retaliate right now and cause this whole big scene. You know, I could both start out and shit, but it's just not going to benefit me and it's not going to benefit him. I'm just shocked that he's done it of all people. Like, really shocked. I've just literally had a shower and it's dragon's blood. There's no filter, look. It's dragon's blood, it's the bollocks, look. And I think because I'm losing weight as well, I'll probably look healthier. And because I'm spending more time outside rather than inside. That's the other thing, like, you've got no life. And I never had a life either at one point. I was getting to that stage where I never had a life because I was constantly on TikTok trying to defend myself. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not defending myself. If you don't want to like me, that's fine. I'm sick of trying. I'm actually sick of trying to make people like me. My mum's not got a life. Well, that's sad, Courtney. I don't really know what you mean by that. Listen, to a couple of years ago, I didn't think I was ever going to get a semi-normal life, because my life's still not normal. But, you know, you can change that. Only you can change it. It's water, by the way, before anyone says anything. Search up I can't even say that. Degenerative disc disease. Is that something to do with your back? I've got problems with my back as well. Oh, Lisa, why do I never learn? Why do I never learn? So what if it wasn't water? Yeah, but I'm not allowed to, Savannah. It'd just be the next thing. And my kids aren't here, by the way, because it's prom night. So, well, my daughter did look gorgeous earlier, I'm not going to lie. I cried. She looked stunning. What did Amy say? The little witch. Honestly, I look like... Amy, don't say that. Don't be stupid. You're a beautiful girl. I know, I can't believe she just said that about herself. What? What's the point? How do you know what that looks like? Twisting it. You see how easy it is to twist? Anyway, I feel a lot better now, thanks guys. And thank you to the people that had to listen to me earlier on. You have to have self-belief and stick with it. Do you know what it is for me now? I don't have much self-belief anyway, Jag, but for me I just feel like there's no other option. Either I can sit and continue to live like that, or I can do something about it. Do you know what I mean? And it's not benefiting me. I hate seeing myself on here screaming and saying stupid shit. Like, I hate that about me. You have morals, stick with it. I try to. I try to. I'm not always perfect with that. I'm just so hurt and so confused. Then I think the worst, this is the bit I've never actually told anyone, I'll say it now because not all the drama queens have gone properly out the room now. But a couple of those people that I've mentioned, I also found out months ago were planning on doing an exposure on me. Like, if that's not more of a sign that these people just used me, that's what I feel like it is. I feel like people use me. I do. And it's not just me that thinks it, because I would never get these ideas myself, because I can never work out why people do something like that. But with me anyway, because I've got nothing to take. But these people use me, they do. And then when it all goes tits up for them, and then I make friends with them, like I've done with a couple of them the last couple of weeks, made friends with yous again, and stuck up for yous, and, you know, said that you're not bad people, and whatever, and then the minute my back's turned, they're in the same lives with these people that are doing all this stuff. I thought you was Alicia's mod. It doesn't matter if she's Alicia's mod, that's down to her. I'm not being rude to Jag when I say this, but Jag's not... I've only just started talking to Jag and meeting Jag. Jag's not a friend of mine yet. We've not made a friendship like that or spoke personally. So if she is Alicia's mod, it's not her fault that Alicia's such a bitch, is it? So I'm not that sort of friend either that makes people not talk to people. But, you know, that's the other thing that I should never keep... I keep letting people do this to me, and I shouldn't do it. I should run. But when your friends talk to your enemies, they're not your friends. Do you know what I mean? No, I didn't mean it. I like Jag a lot. I love her lives, but we don't speak personally. We're just building a friendship. There isn't a friendship there. If she's Alicia's mod, she's probably a friend of hers. Do you know what I mean? I can't sit here and tell somebody that I've just met, you can't be friends with that person. She'll see her true colours in time. I don't believe that Alicia's fully bad, because, you know, she's obviously got friends. You know, like somewhere, everyone's got friends, haven't they? Like, I'm sure she's very nice to her fucking friends, but the fact of the matter is she's a horrible person to me. So, not all horrible people are horrible all the time. That's fine. Listen, Jag, it's fine. I don't feel any type of way. I don't feel like there's somebody that I can't trust anyway, and we don't talk personal, so I've got nothing to worry about. Like, I enjoy your lives, and I'm sorry that you're a mod for someone like that, but that's totally up to you, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I can't force you. But when it comes to my friends, I think that I need to start being a bit more tougher on, you know, if we're supposed to be friends and I talk to you about my personal stuff, like, we're friends, as far as I'm concerned, and you shouldn't be... Oh, she said she's not her mod. Oh, well, there you go then. You shouldn't be talking to my enemies, and I keep letting people do that. Oh, you don't mod for Alicia now? Okay. Jagged, well listen, I really like you and I like your lives and I think you're a genuine person. So, you know, I will continue speaking to you and whatever. But it's not down to me. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I am going to carry on talking to the people I'm talking to. I'm just not fucking going to keep trusting people with my stuff. Those people that know my stuff now. That's it. Some people really like Alicia, but I think she's fake as fuck and I think she's snaky. And I think people will learn the hard way with that one, to be honest with you. So, I don't want to be liked by the people that like their lives and think their lives are okay, because they're not. She's awful, Emma. She's a horrible person. She's horrible and she's obsessive, and that's weird. It's weird to not like someone that much, and it's weird. If you're an intelligent person, you don't run with bullshit. You wouldn't need to run with bullshit because you're intelligent enough to find stuff. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. I was just messaging someone back. So does everyone like this then? I don't know whether to do the braids bigger or not. But anyway, listen, everything will be fine. I've had my little say now. Do you know what I mean? Can I be your mod? I mean, come on, it's hilariously sad. Well, she is a mod for everybody. She's like a super mod, but she's really honestly dangerous, I'm telling you. The girl is dangerous. And I had her cards marked from the word go. There's just a couple of people that I really thought I could trust. You know, there's at least 3 people out this circle that I really thought were my friends. And, you know, not only have they not checked in with me, you know, when I've done nothing but check in on them and support them and stand by them, but they've also been sitting with people that they know are